Welcome to queenon7.com. Please like, share and subscribe my videos. Today we're going to look at the structure and properties of alcohol. It is particularly for the GCSE students where we're going to look at the short video about the structure and the properties. Now the alcohols, actually you're familiar with ethanol, which is one of the famous which we actually drink as one of the drink very famous. But today we're going to look at the, first of all, naming them. Now based on the hydrocarbon, parent hydrocarbon, you remember that in the previous chapter you have done CH4 is start with methane and then C2H6 start with ethane. Now if you replace one hydrogen from this molecule and put OH there, it will become methane, because still got one carbon atom. So as long as it has one carbon atom, the parent name remains the same. You have to remove E and you put OL, and which makes it methanol. The same goes for the second one, which is ethane. You write the name as it is. Because one of the hydrogen is replaced by the OH and the molecule is C2H5OH, I'm going to write down ethane as it is. I will remove E and I put OL. It's a one word which is ethanol, and so on, the rest of them, propanol, butanol and pentanol. Now we're going to look at the properties. Now when you dissolve all these alcohols in water, they are actually soluble, the smaller one. When we look at the reaction with sodium, let's have a look to what's going to happen when you react with sodium. Now if this is your CH3OH, one of the alcohol, now OH group will tell you that this molecule is actually an alcohol. So in that sense, the OH is actually called the functional group. So if it's in a one marker question, in the exam, what is the functional group of alcohol? You would say OH is actually the functional group to represent the alcohol. Now based on this is methanol. When any alcohol, whether methanol, ethanol, propanol, is going to react with sodium metal, it will actually take this hydrogen out. So it will produce salt and hydrogen gas. So you can write down a journal equation: alcohol plus sodium, the word equation, it will produce salt plus hydrogen gas. So hydrogen gas will produce as well. So alcohols actually produce hydrogen gas when they actually react with the methanol, ethanol or any other alcohol. So what's going to happen is this hydrogen will be liberated. So the molecule will remain as CH3O, negative ion, and sodium will actually attach it with the oxygen and make an ionic salt. And this is a salt, and the formula for hydrogen gas is H2. Now we can look at the reaction of oxygen with alcohol. Alcohol actually burn just same like other hydrocarbons. The gas you use at home, like methane, they actually make carbon dioxide and water. So it just goes to the same for the alcohol as well. Whichever alcohol you burn in the air, it will actually produce carbon dioxide and water. So you can take example of C2H6, one of the very famous alcohol. You're going to react it with the oxygen. Now this process is called combustion, or it is also called burning, or it is also called the oxidation, because it is going to react with oxygen. So that will produce carbon dioxide and water. Now the uses of alcohol, alcohols are used as solvents a lot in the drinks as well. So you use them in the drink. It's a one marker question. You can say you can use them as a solvent to dissolve the solute or make a solution. You can use it as for the drinks as well in industry. Now when you look at the question, now this is a question, a very famous question: why do you think alcohol is actually you can drink it? The reason is obviously once you're going to drink it, it is actually water soluble, so it's not going to harm you. So the answer for this question, why is it possible to drink alcohol? All the alcohols are water soluble, so they're dissolving. So the OH bond here, now this OH bond is going to make a hydrogen bonding Because they can actually make a hydrogen bond between the water and the alcohol molecule, that's why they are soluble in water, and that's why we can drink them. Please wait for the next video about the carboxylic acid. Thank you.